everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My hair's kind of insane today, but it's all good. It's all good. How are you guys? Happy Friday. Let's give it a second and see who is here. Sandy. Are you working today, Sandy? Hey, Helen, Carrie, Kari. Hi, Desiree. Hey, Courtney. Will somebody tag Moira, please? Because she doesn't want to miss it. Jenny's here. Hey, Cindy. But you do have to work. Do you have to work the weekend? Are you working weekends now, or are you done with weekends finally? Hey, Khristina. Thank you, Sandy. Thanks, Helen, Carrie, Kari. No more weekends. Yay! I'm so excited. Although I wish you were going to be in Arizona this weekend. Arizona. Yes, please. Hey, Sharon. How are you, my friend? Sharon, your stuff is sitting on my desk. Don't be like stressed or worried. It's on my desk. It's happening. This is like major kit packing weekend. Super, super lots of kits and things going out this weekend. And Layapalooza. All that going out. Okay, good. Moira's here. We can start. All right, guys. So I wanted to answer some questions because I've been getting lots of questions and messages and things. So I wanted to answer a few questions. Desiree, I know I have a whole bunch of stuff in your cube too. Let's do that. Message me when this is over. So we can get you a perfect one going like right now. Okay? I'm writing your name down so that I don't forget that you are like head of the list. Okay. Oh, bless you. It's the last day before the spending freeze. But kids don't count, so that's okay. But yeah, I'm like a little bit behind on May, so I'm going to be flying all of the May ones out this weekend, hopefully. Ending baseball season has been nuts because Ty's ending of baseball season and Parker's beginning of getting ready for Cooperstown have overlapped. So I've been at baseball, 6 days a week. Okay, so Creative Cuts Club is starting in July and we are doing the pre-orders right now. So you're always going to pay a month ahead. The reason that we're doing that is because we have so many exclusive products that are going to be in there that I have to be able to give the ladies who have agreed to help me out some additional time based on how many packages of things that we are needing. So we have had like way more people than I expected sign up already. So that's going to give me the ability to make sure that I have enough of the really cool products and things to give to everybody. So that's why we're doing it that way. So it will always close on the 12th of the month before the kit is released. So for example, on June 12th, we're going to close all of the July kits. And if you sign up after June 12th, you will get bumped to August. Only because that's the only way I can keep up with the exclusive products right now. And then if I happen to have any like one-off kit stuff left, it will go up for sale on the first of the month when the kit gets revealed. So we'll kind of get to that, but that's how that's basically going to work. So you do have to subscribe because that's the only way that I can tell my friends who are helping me out how many of everything that I need. So basic stuff first, in case you haven't read that big long info sheet thing. Basics first. And then I have a few questions from people that were left on the page, and we'll go through those. And then if you guys have other questions, we're going to answer those too. It is super, super hot in my craft room, so we're going to try and like not make this super lengthy. Hey, Teresa. Okay, so Creative Cuts Club is completely separate from the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. You have your own Facebook group. You have all of your own videos and information and all of that. You can't get into one or the other unless you are in both. So this is a completely separate group. It is $17 a month. And so what you are going to get with that $17 a month, you're going to have 5 to 6 cut files that are included revolving around that month's theme. You are going to have the private Facebook group. A bunch of like monthly challenges and fun things are going to happen inside that Facebook group. So if you're familiar with the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, you know that a huge part of being part of the Kit Club is the community and the parties and all the stuff that goes on inside the Facebook group. This one will be that exact same thing. So we're going to have a super active Facebook group that has all kinds of inspiration and information for you. So that's part of your $17 a month, is that you get to be part of that. You're going to get 2 process videos or tutorials from me throughout the course of a month. So one of those will be using the, hey, Helen Carey Kari, that's the wrong link, my dear. One of those is going to be using your cut files in kind of a non-traditional way. So for those people, I know you're out there, some of you, who are like, well, what if I don't like the theme? And what if I don't have any pictures to go with what that object is? One of my videos every month is going to be showing you a really like different way to use that cut file, more than what you would think of like the traditional ways. So at least one of mine will be that way. We also have 2 guest designers every single month that will also be posting inspiration, tutorials, ideas, things to kind of get your creative juices flowing, so that instead of you just building up supplies, you're pulling out your stash and you're using all of your stuff, and you're using the refresher embellishments and the cut files. Okay, so you are also going to get an exclusive sequin mix from Jody at Spiegel Mom Scraps. And they are going to be the mini size. So you're not going to end up with a whole ton. Like her normal, like big size look like this. And you end up with loads and loads of leftovers. So we are not going with this size. We are going with the smaller ones, so that it's just enough for that month. So you're not building up stuff. We're actually using it. Thank you, Sandy, for putting the link down there. Okay, the other thing you're going to get is Jenny, who's actually on here. Hi, Jenny. From Scrap and Happy Studio. So she's the one that makes these amazing epoxy flare that look like this. She has, and there's like millions of different ones, and she has a huge new release today, which I may have been shopping since there's a spending freeze starting tomorrow. So a little plug for her really quickly. Go check out her store, because she released a whole ton of new ones today, and a whole bunch jumped in my cart. She has agreed to make us a set of 2 epoxy flare each and every single month that is going to be exclusive to us, that goes with the theme. And so this is super awesome, because both the sequins and the epoxy flare you cannot get anywhere else. This is going to be the only place that has those designs. So they are amazing flare. They are absolutely the best, Sharon. You're totally right. So the sequin mix and the flare, this is the only place you're going to get those. They won't be available in my store. They won't be available to Kit Club members. They are only going in this group. Sandy, since you're like the link queen over there, would you post a link to Jenny's store? Or Jenny, if you have one handy, will you post a link to your store? Because they totally want to go shop with you today. Okay, so then you're also going to get a bunch of little embellishments every single month that go along with the theme and go along with what either I'm going to be doing, the guest designers are going to be doing, just some extra little things. So, for example, you might get a sample of some really cool washi. You might get, I'm trying to think what else is in the September one. You're going to get some kind of trim or ribbon or really cool, like, extra addition that you can use with your cut files. You might get all the stuff to make one of them into a shaker pocket for that month. You're going to get maybe some Nuvo drops that match perfectly with the theme. So there's always going to be a bunch of extra embellishments. The value of your kit will always be over the $17. Like, totally promise you that. If you are part of the Kit Club, you already know that I totally, like, fill those kits up. So even without all of the inspiration in the group, it's going to be worth over the $17. Plus you're getting free shipping. The other thing is there's going to be things like challenges in the group where you can win extra prizes. And on the first of the month, when you get the reveal of what your kit is going to look like, there is going to be a document inside the group that gives you ideas of a whole ton of non-traditional uses for the cut files. So let's say the cut file that you're getting is a flamingo. And you were like, oh my goodness, I have no flamingo pictures. You are going to be able to go into that file and it's going to give you a whole bunch of ideas of how you could use that flamingo cut file with pictures that have nothing to do with flamingos. So it's going to give you quotes. It's going to give you title ideas. It's going to give you layout ideas. What are some things that you could create with everyday pictures or pictures that you are going to have using this cut file in a kind of unique way? So every single month when we reveal the kit, you're going to get all of those ideas as well. Plus you're going to have me and the guest designers both creating with the kit throughout the course of the month. So really, for $17, guys, I think it's a great deal. I think it's a really great deal. And it gives you access to cut files if you don't have a cutting machine. Or if you're like me and you don't want to cut your own cut files. You just want to have somebody send you new cut files all the time. So that's part of it. Okay, so a couple other questions people had. I had a lot of questions about the sizes. You are going to be able to tell me what size of cut files that you want. So if you are not somebody who creates 12 by 12 pages, you don't have to get the 12 by 12 size cut files. Like we have somebody in the Kit Club who makes 8 by 8 pages. She can let me know that she's working in an 8 by 8 or a 6 by 8 or a 6 by 6 or 8.5 by 11, whatever it is. And I will make sure that your cut files are sized to what you need. Not all of them are going to be full page. Some of them are going to be like a mini cut file that will work as a title element or as an addition or as a shaker box or something like that. So they're not always going to be like full 12 by 12s, but you can also tell me what sizes work and don't work for you and we can customize it that way. I feel like I'm talking really fast. I'm sorry, guys. Some people asked me about how I'm going to decide the basis for each month. Right now, they are based on themes. And so I have the first 3 themes are already in the group. You can look at them when you get there if you want to. But part of the cool thing, I think, about being here when we very first start the group is you guys get to kind of decide the direction with me. So you get to tell me, hey, this is not working for us. This is working for us. Could we try something different? Could we have 2 different options a month? Could we go with something that matches a certain product line? So you guys are absolutely, as like the founding members of the group, you guys get input on how it's going to go. Are there too many cut files? Are there not enough? Are there too many embellishments? Are there not enough? Do we find out that we need a couple of sheets of pattern paper to go with it? So I'm really going to be asking you guys for a ton of input as we go to make everything better and better and better every single month. The other thing is you are going to get kind of bonuses as we go, things that you don't necessarily know about. So there are certain times throughout the year where I'm going to include some random cool things in your box or in the group. So for example, if I find some kind of, like the one that I have for you right now is an adhesive foam tape that is super great for cut files. So as part of your box, that's just going to be a bonus. Everybody's going to get that really awesome foam tape because I love it and I like to spoil you guys. So there will be gifts like that throughout, like, as we go. Just randomly extra things that you get in the mail that will help you to be able to use your stuff and use your stash. So those things are going to come too. What else? Okay, so there was a question about timing stuff. So, Dana, I'm really, really excited too. It's going to be super fun, and it's something totally different than the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. So if you're part of the Kit Club, this is like something completely separate that's going to be totally different. So it doesn't really impact your normal monthly or every other month or quarterly kits. It's just giving you something a little bit different. All right, so on the 1st of every month, you're going to get to see what is going into that month's kit. In the group, you are also going to get that list of all of the resources of titles and ideas for how to use the cut files and things. I know, Amber, it's really cool for people who don't have a cutting machine, and that's kind of why the entire thing started, is because I love trying to like solve problems and help people out with things. And so one of the big problems that I saw was that people love all the layouts they see with cut files, but they don't have any way to cut them. And the machines, come on guys, they're expensive. They are. And they take time. So this is a really cool way to kind of give you tastes of different types of cut files all the time. They will, Amber watching me on silent. All right. You just get to watch my face bubble up and down. You're going to get to sample cut files from different places. So these are not all like Silhouette store cut files. These are from all different kinds of places all over the internet. They are not cut files that are going to be for sale in my store to purchase individually. So they are ones that are going to just be available for this group. You're not going to be able to buy them in the shop. All right, so on the 1st, you get that kit reveal. You get all those ideas of how to use your stuff. You're going to get a challenge or a couple of challenges listed for the month. We're going to announce who the guest designers are that month, which is going to be super fun and exciting. And if I happen to have any kits left over, I'm going to put them up in the store. So if I ordered a few extras of things and I have any extra ones, it is my recommendation that you do not wait for those, because one, they're going to be at a higher price point, so they're not going to be at the $17. You're going to have to pay for shipping on those in the store, just like any other store purchase, and you're not going to get to be part of the Facebook group. So if you're buying just those one-off kits after you've seen them, you're not going to get all those extras. So it is definitely worth your while to sign up for the monthly subscription so that I know that you are committed, you're going to be part of the group, you're going to do all the learning with us, and it's going to be awesome. And I love what Helen Carey Kari and I were talking on the phone this morning, and she was telling me that she wants to use this as motivation to make sure that she gets at least this many layouts done. So she knows that once a month, all of these cut files are coming. She's going to have lots of ideas to use them, and she's going to make the time to actually sit down and make sure she gets those layouts complete. And I think that's awesome. Especially for people who are looking for ways to just, you know, create and use new crazy things. So yeah. I did want to tell you that they are not going to be holiday themed. So I know that that's a concern for some people. Like, I don't scrap holiday pictures. The kits will not be related to a holiday. So there won't be like a Halloween or a Christmas or anything like that. There will be like a general winter vibe sometimes, but there won't be anything specific to a given holiday. Holiday cut files you can get in the store individually, whatever. Other questions. Helen Carey Kari, did I miss anything that people had asked about? I know you guys want a sneak peek. What else? What other questions do you guys have? Does it make more sense now? I love using cut files. And we're going to talk about non-traditional ways to use cut files. So things like how you can cut them apart and use them in different ways. How you can use them as a stencil. How you can do some mixed media with them. The date to be signed up by is the 12th of the previous month if you want in on all the goodies. So for this first kit, it's only going to be open until June 12th. Gwen, I will totally ship internationally. We just need to have a conversation about the shipping because I can't do free shipping for international. But we can absolutely talk about how to make it work. I have tons and tons and tons of people from in the regular kit club that are international, and I think that they will probably all tell you that they feel like they get a pretty good deal on shipping. I feel like we have some of the cheapest international shipping that is out there. And if you are part of the regular kit club, you can ship all of this stuff together so you don't pay any extra shipping that way. Yes, cut files are going to be 5 to 6, and sometimes some extras. Brenda, you don't have to sign up each month. When you sign up in the very beginning, what the website is telling me, you got to remember, guys, this is a new adventure for me. What they're telling me is it's going to have you set up an account and it's going to automatically just charge you every month so that you don't have to come in and keep like re-signing up and re-signing up. So it'll just be a once a month recurring payment, and they tell me that it happens on the same day. So like if you sign up on the 31st, it's always going to bill you on the 31st. If you sign up on the 2nd, it's always going to bill you on the 2nd. Fingers crossed, bear with me this first like month or two that it's actually going to work the way that it says it's going to work, because I've never used it before. So, okay, thanks, Moira, for talking about the shipping. So there might be some kinks that we have to work out in this first month or two, but from what everyone is telling me in the like tech department, it's going to just be a recurring payment so that everything will be set up automatically. Like I said, there might be some snafus in the beginning, but we will get there because it's brand new. So give me a little grace as we get started. You guys want a sneak peek? Okay, so one of our July cut files looks like this. Super cute little flip-flops. We are going to talk about some different things with these. So if you don't have any use for flip-flops, for one. But we're going to talk about how to dress this up and make it dimensional too. So there's lots and lots of instruction and happy things that are going to go on with cut files that look like that. But that's one of the cut files that's in the July. So these really super cute florally flip-flops. And I want to show you the washi. This is the washi that you are getting a sample of in that July kit. So you can kind of tell what the July theme is. It's called Beach Babes. So this one is from Altenew. And so this is going to be part of what is in the July embellishment kit. Is this really super fun? And this is like super wide washi here, you guys. So let me compare it. Like this is a normal washi. This is this Altenew washi. So it's super, super, super cool. Super cool. I love washi too, and I love this really, really wide new washi. There is one of our favorite designers in the July releases that is coming out with a wide washi that I am like dying over. So you know that's going to show up somewhere. You know it's going to show up somewhere. Gwen, I do the same with the UK that I do with Canada or anywhere else. Totally give you the absolute like best that I can. And I usually cover some of the shipping costs to make it a little easier for you guys. Yes, Sandy, fussy cutting this, right? It's so pretty. It's so awesome. You guys are going to love it. All right, other questions before I sign off and get back to work. Oh, yeah, Jana wants to know how many cut file machines I have going at a time. Right now, I have 2. But I'm looking at a third one because I'm getting to where I need a third one. So for right now, 2. But very soon, probably 3. Because, like I said, a lot of people have taken advantage of this new Kit Club who don't have cutting machines because it's different and it's unique and it's not so super expensive that like it's budget prohibitive in my opinion. I think that's pretty reasonable, especially when it includes the shipping. So yeah. And you're going to have people in that group like Sandy who have amazing ideas, who are going to be able to share what they are making too. So part of the whole thing of having that Facebook group is to be able to let you guys talk and share and inspire each other. And we have lots of people who create YouTube videos who are signed up. So you're going to get lots of extra inspiration that isn't even part of what I personally am doing. So that's a really cool kind of added bonus, is that community part. All right. Thanks, Sandy. I think it's a great price too. Hey, Claire. Claire, we were just talking about you. And the fact that you don't always scrap in 12 by 12, that you use 8 by 8. And that you can get your cut files sized to 8 by 8 instead. All right, any other questions for me before I hop off and go work on kits because Desiree is dying and she needs one? Anybody else? Sandy, will you leave that link down below one more time so that if people have not yet signed up, they know exactly where to go? I'm super excited. I needed something new and different, and so this is it. This is something that I have a lot of people who order. Yep, you're on my list too, my dear. Today's your day. I have a lot of people who order cut files consistently from the store, and so I wanted something unique for them. It also works really well for people like me who have a huge stash, and so you don't necessarily need a ton of product every month, but you want something new to play with and refresh what you have and get some fresh ideas. And so I think it works really well for that too. All right. If you have any other questions, you can leave them in the comments on this video and just tag me. You can send me a direct message. You can leave me a message on the Facebook page. You can get a hold of me anywhere. So reach out, talk to me, ask questions if you have any. And I'm super, super excited. So hopefully I will see a bunch of you in there. Bye, guys.